and she didn't do her homework for one subject.
Not a
And
great problem, I would say.
yes. Instead of coming to teacher and say, I'm sorry, can I hand in this homework later? She said that she didn't do her homework because her mother, me, went to hospital with COVID. Can you imagine? And our class teacher phoned my husband to ask what happened and so on. And I just was sleeping in my bed at home.
Yeah, terrible. I guess your daughter didn't mean harm, but she put you in trouble.
Yes.
Okay, well, so let's now get started. And what we start talking about today is like the place where we live. Yeah. So do you think that the place where you live is a typical home of Russia? Why and why not?
I think yes, it's a typical for our country. I live in a block of flats in a small town near the big city, as many other people.
Yeah. And what objects which are there in your house are very common? And do you have anything that is less typical?
So I have a balcony, a toilet next to the kitchen, as in all the Russian flats.
And what about different household appliances?
For example,
like dishwashers, washing machines.
I don't have any dishwasher, unfortunately. I have just a washing machine, a fridge, cooker, and so on, like other people. I don't have any objects which are less typical, I think.
Well, yeah, I think mine is quite typical as well. The only thing which maybe not everyone has is a microwave oven. But it's also quite typical, I would say.
Oh, I have a microwave oven too. I think it's typical.
Yeah. And have you ever been in any homes abroad?
Just once, and I don't remember the scene, unfortunately. I follow many foreign people in Instagram, and I saw a lot of films with other flats. And I know people, Russian people who live now in the United Kingdom, in the USA, and I saw their flats. So, and I like them more than mine.
Why?
So I think they are more spacious. For example, every flat or house have a dishwasher. Typical for them to have a dishwasher. Interesting showers to save the water.
Oh,
Yes, if you wash the dishes, you don't just open the tap and wash the dish. You should to press the shower, and if you mm, stop holding the shower, the water doesn't come. The water, yes, because the water abroad is very expensive as a heating. So not all the flats and houses have central heating.
Oh my.
Yes, especially in England.
And how do they do without it?
So they get used to it. They just put on warm clothes, that's all. And if you have a lot of money, you can get a central heating or something, but they usually turn it on only in winter, only for 2 hours a day, and
I see. And do you think rooms and homes and different household objects can reflect the cultural or personal identity?
maybe not cultural, but personal, of course.
In what way?
So if the flat is very dirty, in my opinion, the person is irritating right now. Okay, if the flat is always very dirty, always cramped, and so on. And if the flat is cozy, yes, with flowers, beds, and so on, I think the person may be kind and open, open soul person.
Interesting. Yeah. Okay, now let's make up the word combinations here, yeah? And have a look if any words are new for you. So what do we climb?
Ladder. I'm the ladder.
Definitely.
Cover.
Cover. What do we cover?
Don't know. I know the word cover, but what can we cover?
We can cover a pan, for example, or a bucket. Yeah. Okay. What do we cut?
Needle?
How can you cut a needle? You need some special equipment for that, I guess.
Cut the cloth, yes.
Yes, exactly. You can cut cloth, and you can also cut a string. A string. So what do we fill?
Dish, no. Fill the bucket?
No. So fill the bucket. We can fill the pan, yeah, or a sink as well. Okay.
Flush a toilet.
Yeah, exactly. Only that.
Heat the oven.
Yes, and we can also heat a pan. Yeah.
And okay.
Lay.
Carpet.
Yes, definitely. Load.
Load the dishwasher.
Definitely. Run.
Run. Run. Run out of glue.
We run a tap or run a dishwasher. Yeah. Then what about spread?
Spread. Spread. Glue on the paper?
Sure. Stick in.
Stick in. Pin?
Yes, a pin or
needle?
definitely.
Okay. Thread. Oh, I don't remember what thread.
We can thread a needle. Yeah, we can. So what can thread mean?
Don't remember.
Try to guess from the context if we can thread the needle. It's to
Don't know.
It's to like pass a thread through the eye of a needle or through the needle and guides of the sewing machine. Yeah, so like fill in the something into the needle. Yeah, that's to thread the needle. So unblock.
Unblock. Tap?
We can unblock tap, yeah, or a sink or a toilet, yeah.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Rain out, I don't know what's this rain out.
We can wring out cloth.
So to make two pieces.
Yes, it's like to excess water. So when you wring out cloth, you take a piece of cloth which is wet and you like this. Yeah. You wring it out. You make the water go out of it. Yeah. Okay. Now, let's choose 5-word combinations and make sentences. 3 true, 2 false. So I say number 1, my little cousin loves loading a dishwasher. Number 2, I never heat a pan before baking. Number 3, my dad helps me lay the carpet in the sitting room. And number 4, I have to climb a ladder to change the bulb. And number 5, I never wring out cloth after washing it.
3 true, 2 false, or
Yes. So which
number
2
1
are false? Number 2 is false, right here. And
Number 3, false.
number 3 is true. My dad does help me lay the carpet.
Number 4, false.
Number 4 is true. I am not tall enough to change the bulb without climbing a ladder. Yeah.
Okay, and number 5 is false.
Yes, number 5. Yes, I always wring out clothes before using it. Yes. Okay. And now you.
My favorite household chore is loading the dishwasher. I can't thread the needle because I'm blind. I don't like wringing out the cloth after washing floors. Or my flat has 2 floors, and I'm always afraid when my children are climbing a ladder to the 2nd floor. And 5. If you want to cook a perfect fried potatoes, you shouldn't cover a pan.
Well, I think number 2 is false. You can thread the needle.
Yes, I can.
And number 5 is false. If you want a perfect fried potato, you should cover a pan, I guess.
Really? No, it's true.
No, then number 4 is false then.
Yes,
About
number
2 floors. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, great. Probably what I mean is not actually fried, but steamed potato. Yeah.
Yes, and I say about fried potatoes.
Okay, great. And what we are doing next, so we'll have to discuss the differences between a few similar things. So they are similar, but not absolutely the same. So what is the difference? Let's have a look. So rope and string.
Maybe string is something made of metal, and rope, no?
No, string is not necessarily with metal, no. But a rope is thicker, stronger, and usually longer. So that's like a rope, and that's a string. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, wire and cable.
I suppose wire is something untouchable and cable is.
No, you can use wire for something touchable, something like that, yeah. But cable has a few wires in it. Yeah?
Oh, okay.
So like each of these things, let me comment. So this is one wire, this is another wire, yeah, and together it makes a cable.
Okay, I see.
Yeah, okay. No, so next, a nail and screw, yeah. So what is the difference here?
Yes, it's the same picture, wire and cable. I can't see the words.
Yeah, so let me show. So where is this? Yeah, we've got it here. So first let's look at sponge and cloth, yeah?
So yes, cloth is something from material. You can
Mm-hmm.
wash the floor and so on.
Mm-hmm.
And sponge, I know the difference. How can I explain in English?
So
Sponge
it's
is
like
something you wash the dishes with. Yes.
mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. The sponge is like smaller and way thicker, yeah? Mm-hmm. Okay. Bucket and bowl. What's that?
Bucket is for rubbish, for example. Bowl is for soup.
Yes, exactly. So you can say that bucket has a handle and it's deeper and narrower, yeah, like that. Okay. A drill and a hammer.
Maybe drill is something to make holes in the walls,
Yeah.
and hammer maybe is for putting something into wood.
Yeah, like this. Okay. Mop and brush.
We can wash the floor with mop. So we clothes, put it on the mop and wash the floor. Yes, and brush with things to clean carefully.
The brush is usually smaller, yeah, and we don't use with wet things with mop. Okay. And nail and screw.
Nail is a thing for a hammer.
And a screw.
I don't know.
So nail is something you hit, yeah, with a hammer, and screw is something you turn, yeah.
Oh, wonderful. I really don't know the difference in real life.
I see. Yeah. Okay. Ladder and stairs.
In my opinion, that is something you put, for example, to the wall and come up to do something high position. Stairs is something, yes, like this. And stairs, for example, are in the house or in the block of flats. Yes, you can
Sure. Yeah.
move to
So,
another floor.
Knee pad and bandage.
Bandage is something to hold something, for example, a stomach, your back or your arm or leg.
So knee pad is something you use before you do something dangerous, like cycling, for example, yeah, to protect your knees. And bandage is something you use after you have already hit, yeah,
Really?
your knee. Yeah. Okay, and soap and washing up liquid.
Soap is a piece of something you can wash hands with, for example, and the liquid is washing up. For example, for washing dishes, it has another condition.
Yeah, it's like that. Yeah, okay, well, and now let's choose the correct word. Yeah,
I like to wash my hands with this soap because it smells of roses.
Yeah, with hands we usually use soap.
We had to punch a hole with a, before hanging the picture on the wall, with a drill.
We punch holes with the drills.
I make my son to wear, in order to protect his knee pad. He gave a bowl of milk to his head. Wait.
Yes, a bowl of milk, sure.
Did you see the spectacular stairs in the Winter Palace?
Yeah, exactly. Okay, and now there is one grammatical mistake in one of these sentences. So can you find it?
Let's see. I like washing.
What's the problem with that? I like
we should use gerund after the verb like, not infinitive. I like washing my hands.
Well, we can say I like to do so.
Yes,
Though,
we can.
though of course, I like washing is more popular.
Okay, not this mistake, yes? We had to punch a hole with a drill before hanging. Well, I make my son in order to. Oh, I made my son.
Oh, what's the problem? I made him wear.
Why not? No, I make all the time. Maybe have you seen that spectacular stairs?
Have you seen? Yes, probably that would be better. And what about I make my son to wear? It should be without to. I make him wear.
Okay, I make my son wear. I don't like I make also. I think it's not a good example for present simple. I make every day, every night.
Okay. And what's the problem? Okay, I have to restart the demonstration again. Yes, here it is. So,
I hit the nail with a hammer, I think. Yes, before hanging the picture properly.
definitely.
I bought a I bought a cable to set up proper internet connection.
Sure. You need not one wire, you need a cable for that.
But our internet companies name themselves like wire connection. Okay. I had to. Was my cat split milk? I had to move the floor because my cat. The acrobat hanged on a rope, I think, not on a string.
Sure.
I bought a new cloth to wash my dog. I don't know what people need to wash the dog.
I would say sponge is better.
Sponges?
Yeah,
Okay.
sponge is more comfortable.
Okay.
Okay.
So if I had a dog, I would use a brush for.
Yeah. Okay. Well, and now, so which of these are the problems, like the negative actions, and what can you do to solve those problems? And which of these are like solutions, and to what problems exactly? So, spilling the water, is it a problem or a solution?
Spill some water. It's a problem.
Definitely.
I got it. So rip your trousers, it's a problem.
Yes, definitely.
Soak your jeans. Problem?
Yeah. What does it mean when you soak your jeans?
I don't exactly understand, just I can.
Like you get them really wet for some reason.
Okay, stain your top. Oh, I don't know the word stain. And mend.
So when you stain something, stain is like discolor something with something that's not usually removed, like mark something, with a stain.
It's a problem.
It may mean like damage. Yes, it's a problem. Yeah, it's a problem.
Okay, mend your shirt. I don't know what's this mend.
So when you, for example, tear your shirt, and after that you wanna make it okay again, and this would be mending. So when you tear it into pieces and then you make these two pieces like together again.
Really?
Like repair, a synonym to repair.
It's a solution.
Sure.
Flood the kitchen, I think it's a problem, a big problem.
Definitely.
Sweep the floor, it's a solution.
Sure.
Drop a glass, it's a problem.
Definitely.
Rinse the glass, does it mean to make it clean with
Yeah, sure.
it's a solution.
Mm-hmm.
Wipe the table, it's a solution.
For sure, for sure. So if you spill some water, what might you have to do? What's the solution to this problem?
Wipe it.
Exactly, exactly. So,
If
if you
I
rip your,
rip my trousers, I should amend them.
sure.
If I soak my jeans, I should rinse them.
Mm, I would say
I should wring out them.
yes, ring them out. Ring them out. Sure.
If
Okay.
I stain my top, I should buy a new one.
Maybe if it's really serious problem.
If I flood the kitchen, oh, I should wipe the floor and clean
Yes.
everything. Yes.
Sure. Okay.
If I drop a glass, I should sweep the floor and even vacuum the floor.
Sure. In what situation will you have to mend your shirt?
If I made a hole in it.
Yes, for example, if you rip your shirt, you then have to mend it. So you have to sweep the floor.
If I dropped a glass, broke
For
something.
example, yes, you have to rinse the glass.
If it's dirty.
Yeah, definitely. And you have to wipe the table.
After dinner, after lunch, if I spill something. So.
Okay, yeah. And now, so let's move on to the next. Ow. I hate it. I have to. So, we are just going to choose the objects or actions. Yeah, draw, act, or explain, and let's see whether we can guess.
It's a crocodile gill, yes?
Something like this, yeah.
Can you show me those words because I don't remember all the list.
Let's have a look. It'd be the so we have this one and this one, yeah.
Let's begin with you.
Okay.
Ladder.
Yes, that's a ladder. Easy. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, for example.
Thread the needle.
Yes.
Mhm. Okay. Uh-huh.
Read out some
Yes,
poems.
definitely.
Uh, mhm. So, mhm.
Hmm. A drill?
No.
Brush?
Close, but no.
Wash clothes?
Mm-mm.
Hmm.
So I'm washing the dishes with it.
Sponge.
Sponge and
Cloth, you mean?
now sponge and what else?
Washing liquid.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
washing liquid. Okay. Mm.
I don't know what are you doing. Mm. Are you wiping a table?
Mm-mm.
Mm, maybe it's a cloth.
Mm-mm. So first I put something here, yeah,
Mhm.
and then I did it like this.
Mm, you spread the glue.
Yes, exactly. Exactly.
My ideas are awful. Okay, so
Cut cloth?
no. Okay, something like this.
Ha 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 ha. Unblock a sink?
No. Okay.
Mhm. Hammer.
And
A nail.
yes.
Okay. Let's see. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm.
I don't know. What are you doing? Are you cooking? Maybe you running the oven?
I'm just carrying something, and this something looks like this.
Ah, it's a bucket.
Yes, it's a bucket. Okay.
Okay. Hmm. Okay. Okay. Look at me. No.
Spreading the glue?
No. No.
Wiping something?
Almost.
Sponge?
No. What? It's a verb. Okay.
Ah, to rinse.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, great. And now let's have a look here at the picture, yeah, and the structure of this article. So what do you think we're gonna read about?
Maybe kind of rules when you having a dinner in different countries.
Okay, so definitely it is somehow connected with being abroad, yeah. And have you ever been abroad?
Can you repeat the question, please?
Have you ever been abroad?
Yes, I have.
Where?
Oh, I have been to Finland, Germany, Cyprus, Turkey, France, Poland.
Oh
And so,
my.
yes.
And what surprised you most in France?
I haven't been to Paris, if you mean this.
Mhm.
I've been in a part which is close to Germany,
Mhm.
so they have a lot of German traditions
Mhm.
and
Mhm.
traits of character. Nothing. Nothing.
Okay. And what about Poland, maybe?
Poland, they are almost like Russians.
Mm. Mhm. And which country surprised you?
Surprised. Mm, I don't know. I can't use the verb surprise.
Mhm.
So maybe it was a little bit strange to me to serve such a big portions in Europe, in all the Europe, in Cyprus, in Germany. They have immense portions. So you can buy just one dish for two people and you will be full.
Oh, really?
Mhm.
I see. Okay, and now let's scan this text for just 1 minute, yeah, and choose the best title, yeah. So here are the titles they suggest, yeah. Here are the titles they suggest. So half a minute for reading this part and then another half a minute reading the rest of the text. Ouch, again, they have this problem. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Ready?
Okay, so.
Okay. So what is the best title?
They're so similar.
Yes, they are quite similar. Which one is the best?
Maybe 3 definitions of normality vary across time and across different countries. Or
Yeah,
yes,
that is 3, yeah.
okay.
And why not 1, for example?
The way we feel when we are abroad is similar to how foreigners feel in our countries. I didn't read the text carefully, but for me it's too narrow for the text. Yes.
Yeah, definitely. Okay. Now, how far do you agree with this basic point of the introduction? So how far do you agree with that? Do you agree that really definitions of normality vary across time and countries?
Yes, I agree with it. Because we are different people and we have different traditions and so on.
Okay, so can you think of anything that you sometimes take for granted?
Take for granted is to think that something should be common to me.
Like when you take something for granted, you are like sure that it will always be here regardless of anything, and you don't value it. Yeah. So for instance, I sometimes take central heating and hot water for granted.
Can you think of anything that you sometimes take for granted? Oh, canalization?
Yes, okay. Okay. Anything you've reacted to with confusion or disgust?
In other countries?
Necessarily, maybe in other countries, yeah.
When I was in Egypt, there were a lot of dead dogs, cats, rats, and so on the streets. There was a lot of traffic, and just there on the road, some people stood, I'm sorry, and sailed their bread with dirty hands and the rubbish near them and so on. It was very disgusting for me. So I have never seen something like this in Russia, even in very poor areas. Never.
I think I would definitely react to the idea of eating a frog meat with disgust and confusion. Yeah.
Really? No,
Mhm.
I have never eaten frogs, but if I had a chance, I would try them. Yes.
Okay. And what about adoption? So what has our culture adopted from abroad?
Does it mean that our culture took something from abroad?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Our culture has adopted from abroad. Maybe to live in block of flats, or
Uh,
no, I don't know really. It's my I just can guess. Maybe work in an office.
mhm, mhm.
I don't know.
So, for instance, I think Halloween.
Halloween, maybe.
Yeah, and the 14th of February. Yeah, these are
Okay.
definitely the things. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, and now let's have a look at some difficult vocabulary from the text. Yeah, and then answer the questions. So when you bear something in mind, what does it mean?
To stay calm in some situation, no?
Mm-mm, mm-mm.
So I don't know.
When you bear in mind, it means like you remember it, you have it in your head, yeah, like that. Keep it in mind, bear in mind, yeah. For example, you might say, when no, giving homework to your kids, bear in mind that they have tasks for other subjects as well. So, like, think about it, keep it in mind, remember it. Daughters.
Doubtless. When you have no without any mm, mm, without any doubt.
Yeah, so when you're absolutely sure, yeah.
Yes.
So, what's ridiculous?
Ridiculous. Ridiculous means extremely funny.
Yeah, or strange, I would say. Yeah.
Yes.
So,
Adopt. To take something from somewhere.
yeah, take in, use it, and so on. Yeah. Bizarre.
I don't know.
It's a synonym to strange or ridiculous. Yeah. So what's encounter?
Encounter is someone who lives in the area.
And as a verb,
Live?
it's like to meet. Like I've never encountered this phenomena. Yeah. Or I've never encountered a white bear outside a zoo.
Draughty.
Drafty.
Drafty?
Drafty, yeah. And what might that mean?
No idea.
So the room or the area is drafty if it's uncomfortable because there's cold wind blowing. Not just overall coldness, but the moving, the cold currents. So struggle.
Struggle means to put an effort to do something.
Yeah, to suffer or to work hard or to have problems. So rinse,
Rinse means make clean.
yes, yeah. Plug,
Wash. Plug is something where you put.
yeah, yeah. And like a verb, to fill it in, yeah.
Mhm.
Clam,
I don't know.
it's like a brace for holding things together, yeah. Like zажим, защёлка. Shallow,
Shallow means shallow means when it has too little water.
yeah, yeah, not deep. Evenly,
Not deep.
evenly, like not rough, yeah. So
Maybe something
evenly,
close.
like like evenly, equally, yeah, maybe like equally.
Context.
So if you distribute something evenly, it means you give the equal money to
Soaking
everyone.
means soaking means when you lay in the water and
Yeah, exactly. A
tub
tub,
is a bath.
yeah, sure, it's for water. Scrub,
Maybe something to make your skin smoother.
yeah, or as a verb, it's like to move, yeah, so this would be like to scrub, to scratch. Staple,
Don't know.
it's like the main or the most important thing, yeah. So appliances,
Something that you apply on something.
yeah, these are things like a dishwasher, a washing machine, and that stuff. Yeah. Household appliances, they say. And scope. And scope.
Don't remember.
Now, scope is like to what extent, yeah.
I don't know the word extent.
So, well, how can I say it? The scope. Well, it's like something that you deal with, or which it, or to what extent it's relevant. Yeah, like for instance, we widened the scope of our investigation, or this question is beyond my scope. Yeah, or this issue was beyond the scope of my research. Like that.
Challenge.
Like the area you deal with, yeah, the area you deal with. Okay, well, and now let's go back here for the questions. So are any of the things mentioned in the text usual in our Russian homes?
Are any of the things with things mentioned usually in homes in your country? Don't understand what should I say.
So which of the things mentioned in these texts are common in Russian homes? For example, showers fridges, and shoe shelves. Yeah.
Mm, mm.
Okay. Would you like to have any of these things mentioned there?
I don't remember anything. Text.
Okay, let's just read through at least these three. Yeah.
Mhm. Mhm. Mhm.
So which of these would you like to have in your home?
Nothing.
Well, for me, I would say I'd like to have a gas cooker.
Oh, I have a gas cooker.
I see. And which of these do you find the strangest?
I don't find it strange. It's common for maybe Spanish people.
Mhm,
The jamonero.
mhm,
No, not something that you can put the meat to dry it.
mhm,
Where is it? Hold meat in place while you slice it. Nothing strange for me.
mhm.
I clearly understand that foreigners have their uh, habits, yes,
Mhm, mhm.
and facilities and so on.
For me, I would say that Brasera electric heater is the strangest.
Mhm.
And did any of the things help you understand these countries better?
Difficult to say. Mm. Hmm. Mm.
Mhm,
Maybe
mhm,
no, I can't say that something of these help me to understand the foreigners better.
mhm. For me, maybe those separate tabs, they showed me that the Brits are like calm and never in a hurry, and they have time to pour hot water first and then cold water and then enjoy their bath properly. Something like
Mhm.
this, maybe.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. Again, we have to restart the demonstration. And we move on to, is that to, so let's move on, yeah, to this one. So which person gets a puzzled reaction when they explained where they lived before?
I don't remember the names.
Maybe the number, which text?
Oh. No, I don't remember. I don't know. Unfortunately, I don't have paper text. If I had it, I would look and say, but
Okay, maybe let's look at it again. Let's read it again. Here.
Inha, South Korea. Mm. Mhm. Oh. What was the question?
So, which person got the puzzled reaction?
Puzzle reaction.
Mhm.
Inha?
No.
No?
Jim.
Jim?
Yeah, Jim.
Okay.
So the next, who initially felt slightly restricted in the kitchen?
Those woman who was in Japan, probably, because there weren't enough fridges and oven and so on.
Who
Don't
is
remember.
deprived of a luxury they used to enjoy?
Deprived. Maybe Inha.
That was Kasia. And what luxury was she deprived of? Lying in a tub, soaking in a tub.
Yes, because showers, yes.
Yeah. Who has adapted to cold winds blowing into the room?
Maybe a man from Ireland, no?
Now that was Inha. Who mentions an object that helps people relax together?
Something under the table, yes.
Yeah.
So that girl who was deprived of her luxury.
No, that was Jim. That was Jim.
Okay.
Who was surprised how well people cope without a particular object.
Maybe that girl
Uh,
in Japan, no?
that was Inha. And what was he surprised about?
There were a lot of things that he didn't like. Maybe separated tabs.
Yes, separate tabs. Who found this space where a common household chore gets done a bit old?
Who was in Spain? What was it?
That Polish woman, Kasia, Kasia. And frustration.
Inha.
Yes, exactly. Okay. And now a few more questions. So, what example of gradually adopting a seemingly strange thing does he give?
I don't understand the question. Who he?
One of the speakers. So what example is there in the text? Seemingly strange object, which later on was adopted well. That was a fork. A fork. So what did Inha use to find strange?
Don't remember.
No. Old houses, carpets, kettles, and toasters. Yeah.
So.
And now he got used to it. So why do people in Spain use gas?
Because they haven't got electric ovens. To heat themselves.
They want to distribute the heat evenly on a pad. Yeah, that's why. And how long has Kasia been living in Brazil? 4 years. 4 years. And where do the Chinese dry their washings?
In the balcony.
Yes, exactly, their balcony. Okay. So which household objects do you think most reflect our national culture?
Which household objects do you think most reflect? Central heating.
In what way?
As I said before, a lot of countries don't have central heating at all, maybe. And according to those texts, we have balconies, gas ovens, showers, taps, and so on. I don't know what reflect our national
Oh,
culture.
mhm,
So maybe just central heating.
mhm. Okay. Can you think of some objects which you strongly associate with other countries? For instance, for me, I would say it's chopsticks for China, boiler hat
I
for Britain, and sledge for Finland. And what about you?
I wanted to say about wooden sticks.
Uh-huh.
Um, mm,
And which household objects do you find it hardest to live without?
washing machine, of course, because it's difficult and takes a lot of time to wash clothes by yourself.
Mhm. Mhm. Okay, yeah, great. And now let's choose the right option. Yeah.
A bureaucratic society is one in which there are a lot of rules and regulations.
Definitely. Uh-huh. Sure.
A culture known for its hospitality is welcoming.
Definitely. That's easy. Uh-huh.
If you conform to certain standards or behavior, you obey them.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
A secular organization is one which holds religion, nature, respect many different. Maybe does not have a religious nature.
Why, maybe. Definitely. That's it. Mm-hmm.
If life is tough, it is hard.
Mm-hmm.
If you take the mickey out of someone, you tease them.
Sure, you do. Okay. And next. Ouch. Oh, I hate that. So that's it here. Uh-huh. So one word into each gap.
Many second generation immigrants have lost with the traditions and habits of their own culture. Connection.
Yes, or you can say lost touch. Yeah, lost touch with something. Connection is also okay. Okay.
People in the community are polite and friendly on a level, but feelings or resentment run. Curriculum don't don't remember level which level.
Two.
Superficial.
Yeah, superficial level, sure.
Mhm. In the village community life around the church, as there are few facilities available. Goals?
What's the synonym?
Mm,
Re,
oh, life
revolves.
revolves.
Mhm.
I was struck by the positive of most of the town's inhabitants. Despite the bleak weather, I was struck by positive. Positive hospitality.
Mm-mm.
Mm, mm, Maybe you will show me the first letter.
That's so.
Positive or outcomes. I don't remember. Out.
It's outlook.
Outlook.
Positive
Mhm.
outlook. Uh-huh.
Generally, they are very liberal there, and they have a life and live positive life attitude.
Mm.
Positive, free.
No. Live and let live.
Mhm. Mhm.
And finally,
It's a man-dominated society.
definitely. Okay. And now I hate it. Okay, so our favorite nuts and crosses. And so we have
Mhm. 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 So who is the first one?
I think you can start.
Mhm. If people don't take care of their country's traditions, they can lose touch with the history.
Uh-huh. Okay. Okay. Hmm. Hmm. We are on quite friendly terms with the majority of my classmates, but that's mostly on a superficial level, unfortunately.
Mm, to defend from depression, you have to return your positive outlook of life.
Mm-hmm. Okay, yeah. So, since March, there have been quite a lot of rules I'm really not willing to conform.
Mhm. Mhm. Now all the gossips are revolving around the distant education.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Um, I don't approve that tolerant live and let live relationship in the family. I think for the family, it's far too superficial.
Mhm. So, mm, mm, it's normal that teenagers are taking the mickey out of their peers.
Yeah, great. Congratulations. Excellent.
Yes.
Okay. Well, and we've just got a few minutes. So, what's the most interesting, maybe, thing that you remember from today's text?
Interesting. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe that's construction which you can put under the table, sit around, and have a good evening.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Don't you
I think it's
remember
very
its,
cozy.
don't you remember its name? It's called Brasero, and it's an electric heater. Yeah, Brasero. Okay. Anything else?
Something oven. Nothing interesting. Maybe I don't understand the first narrator who is so critical to other culture, not his one.
Uh-huh. Why do you say you can't understand it?
Mm, mm. So he said that there are a lot of old things and some things what he meant and so on. I don't understand the maybe the way of narrating. So for me it's too. He seems to be irritated, too much irritated,
Uh,
but he wasn't in his own country. He was like a guest. I think if you live in other country as a guest, you should be more respectful. Maybe no.
uh-huh. Maybe, yeah. Maybe. Mhm.
That's all.
That's all. Okay. Let's just revise some words. So, what synonyms to strange did we find in the text?
Strange.
Mhm.
Draughty. Drafty.
Drafty.
No, not drafty. Bizarre.
Bizarre. Yes, bizarre.
Bizarre.
What else? Ridiculous. Yes.
Ridiculous. Okay.
Any other synonyms? Don't you remember? Maybe not from the text.
Funny.
Odd.
Odd. Yes, of course.
What?
Weird. Weird. No.
Weird. Yes, weird.
Extraordinary.
Yeah, extraordinary.
Extraordinary. Extraordinary.
And maybe one more word.
Unusual.
Maybe unusual or unconventional. Unconventional.
Okay.
Unconventional. Okay. Well, so I think that's about